watch it. You are about to embark upon a new video game adventure.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dunk Tank, episode 8.
7.
Episode 7.
Episode 100.
We were 18 now. Are we not at
Welcome
18 yet?
to season 2.
Oh no.
We're here at season 2.
Season 2 was like 3 minutes ago, dude. This is season 5 now.
The first thing we're gonna talk about is this.
What? Announcement. Thank you for
Oh, I know.
that good intro to my announcement.
No.
The podcast is now on Spotify. For anyone asking, there's a link in the description on YouTube. And also, we want to remind everyone and let everyone know that we do have a subreddit for the podcast. And you can go on there and post stuff and also use the viewer question thread. That's where we are pulling questions from to talk with us and stuff. So yeah, you can still use that thread to put any new questions and we will check them. So, yep.
All right.
That's the scariest announcement Leah's ever given.
So that right there, of course, we all know what that is, right?
Yeah,
He's
that's
back.
Dracula.
He's back.
Dracula.
Dracula is back. In the new Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, Dracula is back.
Did I miss that part of the trailer?
Yeah,
It
apparently
was
you
the
did.
very end.
Right at the
It
end,
cuts the
Dracula
bit
said,
black.
I want to drink your blood.
And it goes, dang, Star Wars comes in.
And then Luke Skywalker said, shit, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Oh, I see.
It was either that or something else. I can't
I'm
remember.
getting too dead for this shit.
Man, my ghost is getting too old and crotchety for this shit. God damn it.
My ghost bones are giving out.
God damn it, I just died 1 minute ago. And you're already doing this to me?
So you guys all saw this trailer.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw it, yeah.
Where do you guys stand?
I don't trust the trailer as far as I can throw it, personally. I don't care how cool the trailer is. The final movie could end up being incredible or garbage still. But the trailer did look pretty cool.
I'll say this. At the beginning of the trailer, I was kind of expecting Rey to, like, when she leaned over, I was kind of expecting her to start dabbing or something. You know what I mean? But then after that, I said, oh, dang, this trailer's looking pretty good. Well,
She did a huge backflip over
Yeah.
a spaceship. I didn't know they could do that in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Is it like a low gravity planet or something?
A Jedi can do all kinds of something stuff.
It's
with
like
the
a force jump. She just
Oh,
uses the force on her own
force.
body or the air around
You ever
her.
see
or something. I don't
Yoda?
know.
Episode 2? That
Oh,
goes
Yeah.
like
jumping
Avatar
up on
the
the ceiling.
Airbender. She's airbending.
No, babe. It's Star
Right.
Wars. It's
She
different.
looks like an airbender.
But I'll say this, though. I mean, looking at the trailer, I looked at it. I had to go make sure. I immediately Googled it, made sure what was going on with the IMDb. It was J.J. Abrams again, so I feel better about it already.
He
Okay.
came back.
He's pretty good. Is he directing this?
Yeah, he's definitely the director for this one. Again, and
Okay.
he was the director for the first one, I believe.
Yeah, I thought they had 3 different people. Did they drop the guy that they had for the third one?
They probably realized something went horribly awry, number 2 wise, and
No
said,
kidding.
fuck that, bring back our big gun.
Whatever. We'll just have him come in and make his own version of.
Bring back my galaxy gun.
Oh, okay, so in Force Awakens, they tease like all this stuff, like they're
Right.
setting it all up.
Yeah.
And then The Last Jedi comes out and all that stuff just gets thrown right out the
Right.
window.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Just-
All those little like teases and stuff. He's like, man, fuck that shit.
well, they
This-
had to
this is
subvert
this.
your expectations. That's important. Forget plot development. None of that matters. They just got to make you think one thing's going
Right.
to happen and then do a different thing. And
But
then you're
now
like,
all that stuff you thought was gonna happen, now it's gonna happen in this one.
Right.
It's a double reverse.
Except, some of it's completely impossible at this point. Other than that. I mean, well, Snoke, we were wondering who
He's
he is or
coming.
whatever.
Oh, he's
yeah, he's
dead.
coming back. He's coming back.
He's
All
back.
right.
That was his Dracula
I was
laugh.
thinking that too. That was actually the Emperor Palpatine's
Wasn't
face,
that? Yeah.
not
He
Snoke.
stole the Emperor's Dracula.
It might be. I do believe that Snoke might come back though somehow. I do think so. That one, I'm going to give that a light pass.
What does he say? He says, "I'm coming back."
Yep, I think
No,
that's
that's
what
not what
his
he
official
says.
quote is.
What? Didn't
does he say?
Kylo Ren
You
kill
were-
him or something?
Yeah, Kylo Ren killed him, and he
Yeah,
didn't
cut
even
him in
really
half.
get any life.
Yeah.
He just kind of died. He
Yeah,
was sliced in half.
What did he
It's
say
just-
in the
I don't
trailer?
know. It was like the last one was just so abominable in like everything that it fucked up all at once. It's like you almost can't come back from it. You know what I mean? Which is what
Wait,
scares
didn't
me.
the last one have Yoda though?
Yeah,
Yoda was
had
dead
Yoda.
already.
That
though. He
was
a ghost.
cool.
I mean, there were some cool moments for sure.
Yoda
I mean,
came back.
I shed a tear when they brought the hologram out. You know, with Leia. I was like, oh man, why are they doing this to me?
Dang,
Yeah.
you cried at Star Wars? What?
Yeah, it was horrible because I was like thoroughly not even enjoying the movie at that point. And then I was like, dang it, these bitches playing this. You know, you got a dead lady on the screen. This is fucked up. This is not a good way to invoke emotion right now.
She's in this new one.
Of course. Yeah, which is
What?
she's gonna have to be, right? She didn't die in the last one.
Yeah.
They could have just let her go in the last one. Why didn't they just, oh, we're filming it. Oh, she didn't make it? Let's just cut her out. That was it. She died in space.
Oh, remember that she gets blown up into space and then she turns into a Superman.
Right.
And
So not only was
Yeah.
that not only was
She
that
was like
almost the,
freezing.
No.
she's
Really
like frozen, and
But
then
then
she
she
goes.
jetted back.
not only was that basically the worst scene in the movie,
That was awesome.
That was
That was
funny.
hilarious.
everyone's like, yo, what happened? Did we just get Mary Poppins right now? What just happened?
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you did.
No, but so not only did everybody think that was fucking horrible and weird, but
What?
to make matters worse, it was like the first thing they could have cut when they found out that, you know, fucking Carrie Fisher died.
They
Like,
could have,
oh.
but
Yeah.
they stuck to their guns. They said, no,
They st-
she's awesome. She's jetting through space.
We gotta keep this scene.
Yeah.
This really throws a wrench in the future of Star Wars, including her in any more things. But you know what? Fuck, let's persevere. I want this in there for some reason.
Listen, they had to finally fucking capitalize on the twist that they've been setting up since the fucking 80s. What is it? Empire Strikes? That's when they started setting it up that Princess Leia is the secret Jedi.
Right,
It's
right.
Actually, I
Was-
don't even-
they never even pay off on that twist in the
No,
whole.
no, because they were writing those movies as they went along. I mean,
It's
like,
fuck. Just throw that out.
all I gotta say is that the trailer for the new one did in fact look good. I like that it's being directed by, you know, what's his name again? I forget.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. But
I felt like with the last one, that was the last one I felt like I needed to
Right.
see.
I will, yeah. I feel like after the last one, it kind of almost completely like de-invested me from Star Wars. You know what I mean?
So it just felt like it was the end. It felt like it was the end of the thing. Like, where do you even go from there? It
Right.
just-
I mean, they killed all the main characters.
everything is done.
They destroyed all my hopes and dreams. There was nothing
Yep.
left to look at. And I
Yep.
said, all right, well, that's probably I'm done with Star Wars now.
Well,
Yeah.
you thought that the porgs were cute. Now there's baby porgs.
Ooh.
Porglet.
No.
See,
Right.
that's how you know this is gonna be good.
Well, all I'll say though is that, you know, even though it looks good, even though I'm probably going to see it, even though they abolished my thing, but dang, it felt like, you know, J.J. Abrams, you're looking at his, the trailer, you're like, dang, this guy just said, yeah, forget about all that other shit we did last time. Forget that. That's not real. Just look at all this cool stuff I'm trying to throw at you right now. Nostalgia. Bam. Lando Calrissian. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, forget all that other shit.
Han Solo's back.
Yeah, Han Solo's back.
Forget
I'm
about
sorry,
that
I
one.
killed him the first time. Killing characters is stupid. We'll
Luke
never do it
Skywalker
again.
is back.
He didn't even die in the last one.
Anakin's back.
He just turned invisible at the end of the movie. That's force invisibility.
The Emperor back.
Yeah, the Emperor, well, he is back.
Bring the Emperor, but bring them all back. Just get fucking crazy with it. Just bring everything back.
Yep.
Don't even explain it.
Did you see Red Letter Media's Everyone is Back video?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All back.
10 planets getting blown up in the new movie. Yeah, they're all back.
It's like Smash Brothers. Everyone is here.
Yeah.
Everyone is back. All the characters are back.
Ooh, are they bringing Qui-Gon back?
Yeah, he's coming back for this.
Oh my god.
About
Darth
time.
Maul. Darth Maul is back.
So you're saying this is basically Star Wars Ultimate?
What about Akbar? Didn't Akbar die?
Yeah, he
Akbar.
died. When he's
Bring
back.
him back.
He's back. They're gonna tease out the new characters like Smash.
New Akbar DLC coming in 3 months.
Speaking of, isn't there a new Star Wars video game as well?
Yep. Star Wars Jedi.
Fallen
Fallen
Jedi?
Fallen
Order.
Jedi. Fallen Order. Fallen Jedi
That
Order.
sounds like Law and Order.
Fallen all in Law and Order.
Honestly, after they canceled, what was it, Star Wars 1313?
Yeah, that's canceled.
I have not expected to see like a good Star Wars game or even really a Star Wars game at all. I even forgot that they did Battlefront 2. I just figured Disney just gave no fucks at this point, you know what I mean?
Well, this is a single player only, no multiplayer,
Right.
which is kind of a bold step coming from EA.
Yeah, coming
Yeah.
from EA. Oh my god.
Really, some backpedaling there.
Now you're gonna have to buy add-ons and you can't even use it for people. You know, there's no point to it.
Yeah, it's made by the guys who did Titanfall and Titanfall 2.
I want to buy cosmetics for my single player experience.
They might be listening to this. I would not be giving them ideas. They did say in like a statement that they're not doing any microtransactions for the
All
game.
right.
For this game?
They're just calling them something else.
Macro. They're doing macro.
Yeah, you pay hundreds of dollars to get a hat. So
Every
that's gonna
copy
be
of
really
the game
big.
you buy only counts as a certain piece of the game. Once you buy enough, you can actually install it.
The starter pack comes with the character models.
The character.
They showed this trailer. They haven't shown any gameplay yet, just this trailer. Trailer is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's just talking about weird stuff. I don't know. It might be fun though. Could be fun. They're describing this new one like a sword fighting game, kind of like they're trying to make it sound like Sekiro.
Right.
Saying it's based on like parrying and dodging and lightsaber hitting.
Well, if it's anything other than like the Batman gameplay, I'm down for it.
What they really gotta make is a mobile game. Like
They have that.
No,
Star
they're-
Wars mobile game. Oh, I know, Flappy Bird Star Wars edition, but it's Princess Leia flying.
Wow. Somebody is
Space.
fishing for a job offering here.
Yeah, right.
Clearly.
Flappy Leia.
And this episode is brought to
Flappy
you by.
Leia.
The final insult.
Oh my god.
No, she's awesome.
Listen,
I remember me and Jason were in the theater watching that, and when she did that, all the people in the crowd were like, "Yeah, woohoo!"
No.
Started clapping.
That
and
was
cheering.
awesome.
When I was, what are you
Oh
talking
God.
about? When I was in the theater, I had people going, "What the fuck?"
That's how you know that
What?
part was awesome. When people
No,
are
that's not how
mad.
that was awesome.
When people are really mad or applauding.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, I thought that was so cool. That was
I
great.
will say my favorite recut of that scene, somebody took the scene where she like is flying through space and cut it together with the part where the lady flies the ship at light speed into the fleet. So it looks
Yeah.
like Leia is flying into the fleet and pulling it all up.
God. Yeah, don't forget that we had that part of the movie. That was awful. Oh my god.
Wow, she's so powerful. It's great.
I think I actually thought that that's what happened. Because I did see that, I think, and I thought that was what actually happened.
She just Superman flew and
She
just
fucking
exploded
just
it all.
Flew through a spaceship and came back and killed it. Fuck you!
No.
Blows up a whole planet.
Oh my goodness.
So maybe that'll be good.
Yes,
Yeah,
some
hopefully.
very
I
exciting
don't
things
know.
going on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff to look forward to.
I don't really have high hopes for either of the two Star Wars things we were talking about, but at least a little hope.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like it might not be the worst thing in the world.
Right.
I went from being out to okay, now I'm back in.
You're back in already? That's all it took?
He's
A new
back in.
trailer?
I don't know if I'm back
I mean,
in.
once I see the movie, I'll probably be back out. Then maybe I'll come back in when they do like a Jabba the Hutt movie or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, that would be
Ooh.
cool. Backstory. All right. Well, Sean, why don't you fill us in on this other hot new game coming up? Obra
Yeah, well,
Dinn.
It's not coming up. It is out already.
Oh,
But
okay.
on a whim, well, it wasn't on a whim. It's been on my wish list for a while because it looked pretty cool. It's called Return of the Obra Dinn. It's essentially, it's kind of a mystery game, sort of. So the ship goes out. It's got 60 people on it, and it comes back into port. Nobody's on it whatsoever. It just floats back into port, and you are an insurance adjuster. And your job is to figure out what the heck happened to the 60 people, as you have a drawing of all the faces on the ship, and you have the list of the crew on the ship, but you don't have names for each of the faces. So you have to figure out who the people in these memories are by assigning names to the people that died, and then B, figure out how exactly they died or if they died at all.
Hmm.
It's really cool. I really
It's like
enjoyed it.
that new episode of the Twilight Zone.
I didn't realize they were making new episodes of The Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yep.
Huh.
Jordan
I didn't watch
Peele.
it yet though, but
Then, yeah, maybe they completely ripped that idea off. Or maybe
Someone
The Twilight Zone...
ripped it off.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, it sounds like this game's kind of old at this point, and the Twilight Zone
It's-
literally came out a week ago. So I think if anybody ripped anyone off, we know who it is. All right.
Yeah, it was funny on the Twilight Zone episode. It was the guy, he was on the plane, but he was listening to a podcast about the mystery of his own flight and how it, whatever,
Mm.
The
everyone went
mystery
missing or died.
of the Obra Dinn.
Yeah. But he was like on the flight listening to a podcast trying to piece together what's gonna happen. I don't know. It's not exactly the same, but yeah.
Okay. Sounds like there's going to be a lawsuit in the future, then.
I played this Obra Dinn game, and I got like halfway in probably.
Yeah?
Oh, wow.
How'd you like it?
It's a really unique game.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
So, the way you say that suggests
Ah.
that you didn't like it.
No, it's not. I don't think it's that hard. I did like it. I liked everything about it except like how you navigate the memories. It's kind of stiff.
Yeah, you do have to, like... There's a lot of walking around, I will say that. There's not like a quick travel menu or anything. You have to, if you want to go back into an old memory, you got to leave the one you're in by just walking out the memory door and then walk over the
Yeah.
other corpse and then go back into that one.
It's kind of
So,
yeah. I don't know what the word is to describe it, but it's just it's not
Tedious?
it's kind of tedious. Not super intuitive, but it is like a really unique concept for a game.
I can't think of an example off the top of my head. I don't want to say it's unique because I'm sure somebody's done something like this at some point before, but if they have, I'm not familiar with it. It seems pretty unique to me.
The clues are so vague. Like
Yeah.
usually in the game like this, the clues are like just really obvious. And this one, it's like you really gotta think and
Oh my
pay
god.
attention to tiny little details and shit.
Oh boy.
No kidding,
I'm
man.
trying
By the
to-
end of the game, it was insane the stuff that I had to do to figure out who was who. I kind of, I felt like I didn't even do it right in the end, but I did it. I beat it. It was,
You're
It's
Sherlock
scary.
Holmes now.
It sounds to me
yeah,
like,
basically.
right. Well, I mean, like the first thing I thought when I was looking at the game was the trailer, of course, was that it reminded me of a point and click, like 3D point and click game, like
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
Ocarina of Time or whatever, Legacy of Time, those games. But also kind of reminded me of like Dear Esther. You guys ever see that before?
Oh
where
my
you just
god,
walk
that
around
game
an
was
island?
awful.
I mean, it's hardly a game.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
haven't played that one.
I think
Don't.
Dear Esther goes under Walking Simulator.
Yeah, it's you. There's God, and there's even walking.
Yeah, it's
simulators
tagged
that have
as
more
Walking
gameplay than
Simulator.
that.
Yep.
And the problem that I had with Dear Esther was not that it was a walking simulator, because there's even some of those that I like, but it it was terrible. Like the story is awful. The only redeeming quality that it has is the visuals. There are some parts of it that are very pretty, but it's not worth the price tag. So don't play that game. Return of the Obra Dinn, though, that's a good game.
Did you figure out the mystery?
I did, and it's really weird. It's really weird.
Don't tell us.
Well,
Hey,
I won't.
Downvoted this game on Steam.
Did I? Oh, Dear Esther? Yeah, I did. God, I hated that game so much. I went out of the way to like write some shitty review in like 30 seconds of how much I hated that game.
Do you review
No.
stuff a lot?
No, I just wrote a review for this one game. I don't usually do that.
Wow,
No,
what are the
do you
odds?
not go like if you buy something on Amazon, you don't go and write a review every time?
No, definitely not.
Oh,
That's how much I disliked this game, is that I went out of my way to do that, even though I don't normally do that.
Amazing.
What happens in Dear Esther? What is it about?
You
Nothing.
literally just walk to the end of the island.
Yep,
That's all.
that's the
Yeah,
game.
see,
I
you
mean,
guys
the island twists around. You got to go through a cave and stuff, and then there's like a abandoned house. I think
Some
like,
guy
in
is
the
reading a
paper.
very, very boring story to you in pieces that are not always in the correct order.
oh God.
You guys are. It sounds like you guys are kind of missing out on the subtleties.
I want to hear Sean's review.
I am prepared to accept
Dear
the fact
Esther?
that Dear
Yeah.
Esther might be too deep for me.
Too deep for you guys. I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Well, Steam
Well-
Dear Esther has mostly positive reviews on Steam.
All right, get that out of here. No more Dear Esther talk ever again for the rest of my life.
Okay, all right.
Before we go any further, you said you wanted to hear Sean's review. I've got it right here.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, here we
Let's
go.
hear
All right.
Ooh,
He
yes.
says-
I don't remember what I wrote at all,
Here we
but I
go.
stand by it.
Sean says, somebody took good environmental design and decent music and wrapped it up in the most slow-paced and uninspired walk fest imaginable.
Ooh.
Narrated by a British person who is as crazy as he is boring.
Ooh.
The relatively straightforward basic story is just obscured by unnecessary and confusing metaphor, not enhanced by it. And the whole thing, at its heart, is a waste of time.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Makes Gone Home look like a game.
Ooh.
Oh my
I
god.
was scalding.
Dang. He
Skating
really didn't
review.
like that game.
No. Nope.
Good one, Sean.
Dear doo doo.
Thank you.
Dear dude.
All right.
Aw, I feel bad. Someone probably worked hard on that.
I'm sure they
The
did,
Esther
and I
guy is
hope they do
listening
better
to
next
this
time.
right now, and he's crying.
Oh, no, don't cry.
Well,
please.
He'll
Listen,
make a better
Anyone who
game.
liked it, please, it's okay, don't cry.
Let's make it more like Mario. Do a Mario next.
what I'm gonna politely request, just go ahead and censor out every time we've named the game we've been discussing that's terrible, because we've just given them a lot of free advertising.
Oh my god.
All right. Anyway, on that note, what do we got coming up next?
We got all the new Detective Pikachu stuff going on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Brand new nightmares.
Much new stuff.
Well, we saw that Psyduck toy at Target.
Right.
Yeah, they got
Wow.
toys at Target already.
You throw them up, he
Psyduck
goes,
was cool.
Psyduck!
Was that the noise you made? I don't know. I remember the Snubble toy was making a lot of
Is that the-
snarling dog noises.
Yeah.
Like,
Is
Snubble
that
goes,
the noise that's
No!
Is that the noise that Psyduck makes when he's like just got shot in the fucking lung? It's like some dude walk up to him with a
Just
fucking
tear 'em up.
deagle, shoots Psyduck in the lung.
oh my god. Oh. Yeah. Those toys were kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. They had
Yeah,
some
the
cool
Psyduck-
ones.
So they are not just regular Pokemon toys; they're Detective Pikachu Pokemon toys.
Yeah, they are distinct. You can
That
tell.
sounds horrifying.
Yeah. Well, the Pokemon don't look anything like, the Pokemon from the games. So
Right.
Well, his
Yeah.
beak was a little longer.
It was a longer beak, yes.
Well, I saw I think we might have even mentioned it last week, but I saw when we were watching Shazam, they had the new Detective Pikachu trailer, which was kind of interesting. You know, Mr. Mime tried to get away on a motorcycle or something. Who the hell knows?
What?
You guys didn't see that?
No.
You didn't even see the new trailer. You're trying to talk about some Ryan Reynolds YouTube.
Listen,
You didn't
yeah,
see
I saw the
oh my
casting
God.
trailer with all
Yeah.
the Pokemon in it. That was interesting.
We're not up on the Detective Pikachu
Oh
news as
my
much as we
God.
should be.
I'm up on the important ones. Yeah, I was left with a lot of questions because look, in that one, they were doing that whole thing where they named the type of Pokemon they are. Like, Pikachu is an electric mouse Pokemon.
Right.
But for some of them, it didn't make any sense to me, and I wanted to see if this is right. Like,
Ooh.
okay, they had Apom, right? I don't know if that's how you say it.
Yeah,
they just
well, I
called
think
him Long Tail Pokemon.
They
Is
don't
that
even
right?
watch. They
Is
don't
that
even
type?
watch Pokemon.
What
Honestly,
is that?
well, they have all of the Pokedex, all the Pokedex entries have something like that, where it's like you got Ipom, and
Yeah.
then it is the species is listed as long-tail Pokemon.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jigglypuff is like straight up, I believe, a balloon type Pokemon.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Some
is
of them
kind of
sounded
bizarre.
weird.
They said Charizard is a fairy. He's not a fairy type Pokemon.
They didn't say that.
Mm.
I don't. Did they say that? That would no, they didn't say that.
Squirtle is not a man.
Well, maybe,
Is Mr. Mime a man type Pokemon?
probably.
Hello, it's me, Mr. Mime.
Ew. He doesn't talk. He's a mime.
Hello, it's me. I'm a man type, not a mime type.
He can't speak.
I want to see the other man type Pokemon.
Hey, I'm miming over here.
Oh my gosh. Horrifying. Yeah, the only other man type is probably Jinx.
Oh man, all right. Jinx is a ice psychic.
And we just forget about
human
her.
shape Pokemon. That's what it's called. Wow.
Human shape. Well,
Yeah.
there you
Mr.
go.
Mime is a barrier Pokemon, whereas Jinx is a human shaped Pokemon.
Of course.
Yep.
Of
What
course.
the fuck?
Obviously.
Oh my god.
That's because he's like doing his miming of being a wall, you know?
Right.
He's a barrier. He's so good that you can't even see he's a man anymore. He's just a wall.
He looks like a human, whereas Jinx looks like a fish masquerading in a skirt. Or dress or something. It's weird.
Yeah, well, here's what I'll say. Jinx has hair. And you look at Mr. Mime and you think, wait, he's got those... No, that's not hair. You don't want to know what that is. No. That's not hair. I've seen hair before. That's not what hair looks like.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. That's some Sideshow Bob hair.
It's like glued on plastic.
They did have one like preview trailer thing where his wife was in it, and she said he's not even doing a voice for the character. It's just his normal voice. Like,
Yep.
Wait, what? It's like a behind the scenes thing.
Yeah, no, it was like
it was
a
like
weird.
an advertisement for the movie where they were
It
like,
was a
"Yeah, he
weird-
doesn't even do a voice. It's just his voice."
It was like a weird Ryan Reynolds YouTube channel thing, and he's just sitting there like, "Yeah, I'm really getting into character. I just really am trying to be Pikachu." And
His
then
wife comes
his family
up.
are like,
he doesn't
"Bro,
even care at all. He just
Yeah.
did the whole movie in one afternoon. He said it's fucking stupid.
somehow his life is in shambles, and it's all thanks to
Yeah,
Pikachu
it's
and
true.
his method acting.
Yeah, he's method acting Pikachu, but he's not even doing a voice. It's just his voice.
His method acting of Pikachu, where he just goes into the studio and talks regularly.
He just goes, "Hi, I'm Pikachu."
Hey guys, it's me, Pikachu, from the new Pikachu movie.
Uh-huh.
You think he's reading from a script?
On his YouTube channel? Oh,
No. I mean, like for the
In the
movie,
movie,
does
he just
go in and
improvised
starts,
the lines.
yeah, and they just write the movie around
They
it.
just say, what
he
would
just
Pikachu
walked in
say?
the studio one day while they were recording. He was probably just going in there. Yeah, dude. This is a great coffee. Thanks. Can I get another one of these just like this? And then they're like, "All right, this sounds good for Pikachu. Keep rolling."
So, okay. We got one last part. Now, we're going to spring the mystery question on Sean.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Gonna
I don't.
just-
I-
Son of a
I'm
bitch.
exempt.
You can't prove I was there.
Yeah, well, you're safe.
Well, you're in the safety zone.
Listen, you told me I was going to be safe. But I didn't know how safe.
Lola, help me.
You're
Pull me into
completely
the safety
safe on
zone.
this.
Listen, Sean, I would take your hand right now, but if I did, it would only be so I could throw you off myself.
Oh my god. Listen, Sean, you're busted. You've been busted.
He's playing that game.
We've been seeing you on.
Hold on, wait.
Sean.
Let me look at my recently played list.
No,
Oh,
don't even bother.
I know
It's
exactly
that
what you're
one.
talking about because I think
Getting
this is actually
over
at the
it.
top. Yes.
He's
I-
playing Getting Over.
He's playing that game with
Always
the guy
been
in the
playing
pot
it.
with the hammer.
Why you keeps playing that
Okay.
game?
You're not gonna like my answer here.
Come
You're not
on,
gonna like
Sean,
this.
What are you doing? It's been days and days. We keep seeing you playing it.
I know, and it's scary. And I'm sure what
It's
you're
been
thinking is,
weeks.
has this man lost his mind? Do we need to forcibly commit this man to a mental institution? And I'm going to be honest with you, the answer to that is a solid maybe. Because
Oh my
the
God.
reason that I've been playing Getting Over It is because I have been having fun.
Oh my.
Yeah.
No. Sean, no.
How do I call the police on this?
How do I kill a man in real life without repercussion?
Isn't it like a finite game though? Have you reached the end yet?
Oh yeah, no, I reached the end already. Actually, when I beat it the first time, I told Jason that I
God,
beat
the
it.
first time and there's more times?
Yeah, well, and then the
Oh,
second
have a
time I went
speed
through it
run.
again because I thought I could do a little bit better, and then I got it in like an hour, I think, the second time,
Oh, good.
Oh,
and now I'm down to like 30 minutes, I think.
God
Yeah, I
damn it.
played Getting Over It about for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Looking at my Steam, it was 9 minutes. 6 months ago.
yeah, same,
it on, I
Noah.
said,
I think I
oh.
lasted about 4.
I can't even imagine why you would beat the game and then said, "Hey, let me do this some more." I mean, is it that? I feel like I already had the whole experience just doing it for 2 minutes.
I like the way the physics in that game works. It's
Oh,
actually
you
pretty
don't.
interesting.
like
You don't
the
like that.
physics?
Take
No,
it back.
Okay.
Specifically made so that you won't like it.
Well, the game is structured so that you won't like it. I don't think the core gameplay itself is meant to
It
like
is.
specifically be terrible because it is actually pretty
It's
controlled.
meant to make you mad.
Well, what's meant to make you mad is the fucking guy being like, "Oh, dude, you fell. Oh, that sucks, dude. Really sorry that happened to you." Even though that guy was the guy that put the thing in there that made you fall down. So it
Wouldn't you
feels good.
like it better if there was good controls?
Oh my gosh.
Well, it turns out the answer is no. I
Wow.
That game, that thing, it pissed me off so much just within like a minute of playing, just because of how the moving works.
Right.
Just like
Yeah.
the motion you have to make with your hand and the mouse, it's just like
Right.
it's uncomfortable.
I mean, the worst part about it too is even looking at it, like it doesn't even look like it would be that hard. Like intuitively, you're like, "Oh yeah, I could work this thing not so bad," you know. But then when you actually do it, it's not as fluid as you might imagine it would work.
It's
You're
just
like, oh.
very frustrating. The whole
yeah.
control scheme. I don't know.
Sean just keeps playing it.
Yeah, I'm
We
probably.
keep seeing you, Sean, though. We got our eyes on you and we're very
Alright.
confused.
Well, from now on, whenever I play a game on Steam, I'm gonna go invisible so that I don't get these kind of questions anymore.
No, we can't
He's
bust
gonna
you.
do it too.
Come on.
No more
This
of
is
this
what happened.
busting.
We're busting you.
I'll have none of this questioning of my tastes just because you people are too bad at video games to enjoy
Oh,
works of art
Jesus.
such as this.
Oh,
God, I
okay,
fucking
well,
hate
no.
that guy, though.
We have to play that co-op one.
Did you say co-op one?
Yeah, there's a co-op version that came out
What?
No, there isn't.
where you can bump into each other.
Ooh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, now this is interesting.
Yeah, that sounds more fun. Can we all stand at the top of the cliff and then knock Sean down?
Oh yeah, that's the challenge
can
of the
try.
game. We just have to hold Sean down with a
It'll
hammer.
be all of us versus Sean.
Right when he gets to the end, we launch him all the way back to the start. It's a game that he can enjoy for infinity.
Oh yeah,
We'll be doing him a favor.
make me ride the snake. But like, you know, against my will instead of I'm doing it on purpose for the hell of it, which I did do.
mystery solved.
Here's the secret. I'm going to tell you the secret right now. Secret number 1 is go back in time, and your first video game is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Game Gear.
No!
Secret number 2.
We don't wanna!
It'll set your acceptable levels to you'll be able to take any amount of
bars so low.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just like it doesn't matter how hard anything is. You'll just be like, okay, whatever. I must just suck. I'll just do it again. The second trick is to turn the fucking volume down on Dick Urkel because there's a specific bar that you can turn down for him. And then you can turn the subtitles off, so it's like he's not even there. You just have dumb video game with the Hammerman. You don't even have to pretend Bennett Foddy exists.
And he starts talking anyway. I see you turn the volume off.
Nice try turning the volume off, but I have a secret volume.
You have to beat the game 14 times in a row to turn it off.
Oh, here's something you may not be aware of. If you beat the game 50 times, your pot becomes gold.
What?
Well,
50? Is that what
that's what you're
Yeah.
going
Oh, well.
Every
well.
time you beat the game, it gets just a little bit more gold, and when you get to 50, it's completely shiny. Yep.
Oh
The
my
truth comes
gosh,
out.
Sean.
Now we know what this is all about.
Yeah,
He's going for the golden pot.
he's trying to impress everyone with his golden pot.
Don't you go?
Everybody in what? It's a single player game.
Once we get to the co-op.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. You guys are going to see my golden pot in the co-op. You're going to be so jealous. Like, damn, I need to play this game more.
Don't you enter like a chat room when you beat it?
Yeah. When you beat it, you get to go in the chat room and basically say something to the other people that are speedrunning the game. And you get to see their times, too, which is the most embarrassing part. It's like, you did it in like an hour and 30, and then it's like, some guy comes in there that did it in 12 minutes, and he's like, all right, not a very good run, but I'll get it next time.
Is it a good chat room at least?
When you go in there, for some reason, you can't see any of the names of the people that were there before you.
That's you just chat out your name so everyone knows.
Uh,
Hey, it was me, Video Game Sean.
I guess you could do that, yeah. And then people could scroll up and see that it was me, Video Game Sean, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's brilliant. I'm going to do that next time.
Oh no.
Thank you. Thank you, Wola.
Yeah, well, hopefully you don't do it ever again. But I think you're gonna, so whatever.
No, knock yourself out. Okay, I think that's enough for this week.
All right.
We better wrap it up on that. All right.
See ya.
Bye-bye.